It is hectic.
It's hectic.
It's it is so hectic. We actually finished rehearsal just an hour or so ago, and I'm just in my room now.
Uh-huh.
It's 11 p.m. and it's going crazy.
It's quite a time difference we have between the two countries.
Yes, that's why I thought, the morning might be better. So
Uh-huh.
I just thought I'd stay up for this one.
No, I appreciate your time and welcome once again. So Thenji, briefly tell us, about you having a BCom graduate. You are actually a BCom graduate with an MBA from wits to a businesswoman in engineering firm with your husband. Why did you decide to partake in beauty pageants?
Well, it just started, a few years I had my daughter. I
Mm,
think having a girl really, really changed me
mhm,
because I wanted to show her that
mm,
you can be a woman fully and still you can still be feminine, you can still take over in business, you can still just chase all of your dreams. I wanted to reach for something that I'd never do before.
mm,
And when I saw the wonderful things that the Mrs. South Africa women were doing, in fact, I saw one. Her name was Thenjiwe as well. I didn't even know about the competition,
mm,
and I thought, what, that's something I want to go for. And when I joined, I had no idea. I had no clue
mm,
that it was such a phenomenal journey. And I was so fortunate enough to actually win. I didn't
mm.
expect to win.
Uh-huh.
And that just took me, it just catapulted, and it also took my cause. It was just a roller coaster from there because it was like a snowball effect, if I
Mhm,
may put it
mhm.
that way. Yeah.
Mm. And I believe your reign has been disrupted because of COVID. When I was having a chat with Shawnee, who has been managing you, you're doing your publicity. I believe she's also your life coach, your mentor, your friend.
Yes.
Yeah, so I believe it's been disrupted. And how has it been so far? From March last year, right? And then you had to hand over November.
Yes, I already handed over. So I actually got crowned in March on the
Mm-hmm.
18th, and I handed over already in November on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And so in fact, that's also what happened with the Mrs. World. It was supposed to take place last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't as well. So we're trying to, things are slowly coming back. And also,
Mm-hmm.
I was also not supposed to come because if you remember,
Mm.
President Biden had put the travel ban on South
Oh
Africa,
yes, yes.
which only lifted on the 31st of December, just
Mm.
in time. Just in
So,
time.
so you didn't actually expect to participate in this upcoming pageant because of those reasons, I presume.
Because of, yes,
Mm,
which were
mm,
driven
mm-hmm,
mostly by the COVID pandemic, yes.
mm-hmm. Okay, another question is, I see you're also very passionate about wellness, nutrition, and one of your dreams is to educate, and bring an awareness of health habits and nutrition to low-income communities, assisting with the eradication of non-communicable diseases caused by lifestyle habits. And how has that been so far? Have you managed to achieve the results?
Yes,
Mm,
what's interesting is when you put your intention out there, you
mm,
meet a lot of like-minded people, and then it
mm-hmm,
takes you to places that you never imagined you would go. Because when it started off, it was literally me learning how to feed my family well so that we can avoid, how a lot of families, especially in the communities as Black people,
mm,
have diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure.
mm,
And
mm,
I
mm,
wanted to find out how can I avoid this for my family.
mm-hmm,
And then I just realized that it's actually avoidable through good health and nutrition, good healthy habits. But
mm-hmm,
I realized that if this information, do people have this information,
mm,
you know?
mm,
And then it became a drive of mine to go back to the communities like the one I grew up in, like townships that I grew up in.
mm,
So I'd go back to the schools, I'd bring them fruits and vegetables, would educate the children in primary school. But then
mm,
I thought, no, let's take it a step further. How about we go into agriculture?
mm, mm,
Then also a lot of women are in agriculture.
mm-hmm.
And then that led to me partnering up with the Department of Agriculture and
Amazing.
going on a road trip nationally and empowering women farmers and getting them to the the resources they need. So like I said, it just grows. When you put your intention out there, it just grows and grows, and you meet the right people. Yeah.
And how's that going? Have you got farms as well, or you basically work with people who have existing farms?
I started off with people with existing farms just
Right.
to find out what the gap is, you know,
Right.
just to bridge the gap between them and the department. Because a lot of them don't even know that there are already resources in place, you know, for them to be able, because a lot of them were missing simple things. Obviously,
Right.
they were funds, some were missing actual skills, and there are even courses available provided by the department that we didn't know about. So it's a matter of connecting people and being that bridge.
So you brought that to the
gap.
fore. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of work to be done in that regard.
A lot of work, but it's always, more than anything, it's about information sharing. Like, a lot of people just don't realize what resources are available, and then if you just bring light and shed light on the issue, it actually makes things easier.
Another thing, we find that we actually, Happy People News and yourself, actually have something in common regarding your initiative titled Exceptional South Africans Who Are Doing Great Things. So where do we find these people, and what measuring tool do you use to identify them?
Oh, you know what? I like that. I like that. You also have that.
Yes, that's what we're about.
It was also called Girl Dig Deep. Just started off with, firstly, giving girls, like, it started off in my community where girls, you know, just finding the girls that are having a little hard time in terms of being identified and having the resources, like to get the course they need, to get the resources they need, and then just to bring them together. Also, we're doing like a lot of workshops, so we're just letting the women know that you can come, and a lot of them just needed a space to shine. So it was just giving people a space to shine, really. That's what it was about.
That's wonderful. And then I believe you are extremely busy. You're also a wife and a mother to 2 kids. How do you balance home life, business, and the Mrs. SA reign?
I think, you know, you actually just can't balance. I don't think there's such a thing as balance. Right now, the fact that I'm here, my husband's on his way, he's on a plane. My sister's had to like stop her life to come look after my children. My mother-in-law's also there helping. So it's not really about balance, it's about having the right supports. And I think having a good support system in place and being able to ask for help when you need it. I know as women, we don't always do that, but it's actually available to you. You know, I learned that during my reign because I thought I could do it all, and I realized that I had to lean on the people in my life.
Right. That's wonderful. And then, by the way, I believe you've been in Vegas since the 7th of December to compete at the global level. So far, how would you compare your Mrs. SA experience to now Mrs. World Pageant?
Oh, it is really different. It's very different. In SA, also because the level of the pageant, see, with ours, because of the COVID pandemic, we had to stream, so it was a studio production. And here, it's a full-on show. So the reason we are so busy, there's rehearsals, there's choreography, we'll be dancing, we'll be presenting our national costumes, and the ladies from all over the world. It's just a much bigger event, and I don't even think you can compare the two. They're just completely different.
Would you say it's more exciting and challenging to compete at this scale?
Yes, it's challenging because everyone here is a winner already.
All right.
We're all title holders. So it's almost like being at that level in the Olympics, for example, because everyone is like champions in their own. Yes.
Wow. And if you win Mrs. World, World, which we obviously hope you do, we're vouching for you. What do you hope to achieve with the title?
I hope to take my cause internationally because, you know, Portia, after the whole painful pandemic and all, we've all suffered, and it actually highlighted how nutrition and health is more important than ever. Just looking at the stats around the world of all the people we've lost, and how having a good, healthy, nutritious lifestyle could have actually prevented some of the losses that we had. Because as you know, people with comorbidities were the ones who struggled the most and who actually unfortunately passed away. So I realized that I'd love to take it on a much bigger scale and also just promote South Africa. You know, this our country is beautiful and it is a tourist nation, but it's also a place that's ripe for investment, you know, and it's a very good economic hub. And I'd like to shed light on that, as we could do well with some great foreign direct investments. And it is a good time for us to, you know, boost our economy. So I want to be an ambassador for our country and just spread that word.
Awesome. I also see a lot of business opportunities for you and networking. And lastly, lastly, because we are Happy People News, our parting shot usually is, what makes Thenji happy? What makes you happy?
You know, what makes me happy is when I'm serving, you know, and that's what I realized about my reign. I realized what my purpose is to serve. And when I'm being of service, that's when I'm my happiest and self.
And that's it for now. And thank you so much for your time. And we wish you all the best for this evening, or rather tomorrow, your time. At what time is it? The pageant taking place?
It's going to be at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
We are 10 hours behind you.
Right.
So yeah, it will be 3 a.m. there.
Will we be in a position to stream? Will it be live?
Yes. There will be a live streaming link on YouTube if you're able to stay up until 3 a.m.
Okay, so most people will probably catch you in the early hours after the pageant. Yeah. All right. We wish you all the best, and you need to get your beauty sleep. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, or rather good sleep, and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you for your time, Portia. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right then. Bye.
Bye.